So here we have the Parliament of Georgia. The Georgian Museum of Fine Arts. And the National Museum of Georgia there. And a market, not the one that I was originally shooting for. I will get over there as well. So this is Freedom Square or Liberty Square. Some very, very interesting history has occurred here. During the Soviet era, the square was renamed twice. First to Beria Square and then Lenin Square. The location was first named Freedom Square in 1918 during the foundation of the first Georgian Republic, following the collapse of the Russian Empire. Okay, going to go down and cross the street here, or under the street. The Freedom Square was the site of the 1907 Tiflis bank robbery. The Freedom Square has also been the site of various mass demonstrations, including those for Georgia's independence from the Soviet Union, the Rose Revolution, and others. In 2005, the Freedom Square was the location where US President George W. Bush and Georgian President Mikhail Saakashvili addressed a crowd of around 100,000 people in celebration of the 60th anniversary marking the end of World War II. During the event, Georgian Armenian Vladimir Arubanian threw a live grenade at President Bush while he was speaking in an unsuccessful attempt to assassinate him. I had never heard that history before. Never heard about an assassination attempt on George W. Bush. Here in Georgia. That is wild. I guess the grenade didn't go off. All right, let's keep on cruising. There is so much to see of this city. Let's finally get over to what was supposed to be one of the first things that I was going to see, the Dry Bridge Market. Look what we got there. Another incredible Soviet creation. Just chilling. And one of his friends. Look at that thing. That is spectacular. not so much what it represents necessarily. I have no idea, but obviously, you know, it's like the workers or something. We will be victorious. So it looks like that is the Georgian language and not Russian, at least. Of course, Georgia was part of the USSR, whereas Bulgaria, Romania, Czechoslovakia, etc. were behind the Iron Curtain, not part of the Soviet Union. Georgia here, part of the Soviet Union. Looks like a flower market over here. I am realizing this time here in Tbilisi that this is, without a doubt, one of the most interesting cities in the world in its own unique, kind of a bit ramshackle in places way, but it is such a unique mix of different cultures and traditions and phases of history. So I'm back where I was before at that park. Look at these cool carpet shops. These guys have a nice view from that patio there, or balcony or whatever. So according to Google, I am right at the Dry Bridge Market. You can see a few tables out. Looks like this is where the market is, right here, but not really in effect at the moment. So called because of a dry bridge, maybe that one there, because this one is not dry, meaning it is going over the river. There was something saying a bridge used to go over the river, must have been the other one. The Kura, which runs through Turkey, Georgia, Azerbaijan. And then there was something that I wanted to see over on this side of the river. I don't remember at all what it was, but I'll check my phone. I have some different places saved. And then gotta get up and get a closer look at the, I think it is a cathedral, the largest church in the country of Georgia. Killer car here. Wine gallery. So this is a really cool part of town that I hadn't seen before. Very local feeling. Marjanashvili Square, Chitaya Square Cinema Museum, Guram Chulishvili Museum. We're getting close, but I actually don't know what we're about to see. It is right up here, whatever it is. So I just have an address plugged into Google Maps. The way that I organize this city tour is I looked online for things to see in Tbilisi. Found this website with 52 different things to look for in the city. Okay, we gotta get a closer shot at this. Looking pretty good. And so I went down the list, and then the most interesting places I searched for on Google Maps, and then took a screenshot of the map as a reminder of what I was going to be looking for. So that is often how I do it, exploring a city. And then also you can see the maps and then look at them to organize where you're going to go in like what order. Okay, I guess maybe it was this church, but I think that there was something else. Looks like Pope John Paul II. So it wasn't this church actually. It's this building on the corner, which is looking very colorful. I still don't remember exactly what it is we're going to be seeing, but definitely some very colorful street art and a bonus church. Very hip part of town. Vintage, eco-friendly clothing store. Big Anaconda, whatever that is. Okay. Maybe this was another street that was recommended as being interesting, because this is pretty wild. Street art mania. Maybe that was the main thing. This, whatever you call it. Whoa. That is wild. Man, that is intense. What does all that represent? Is it Georgian history? Looks like probably. That is one of the craziest sculptures I've ever seen. Just unreal. Okay, well that was worth walking over here for, plus all the street art. I think this is the best stuff that I've seen so far in Tbilisi. Tons of it. This seems to be like the coolest, sort of grittiest neighborhood. Must be really fun at night. Whoa, man. There is a lot going on this block. "18th of March 2018, Sudan, world's last male northern white rhino dies. Who is next?" And then this is a really interesting building. This city is just full of surprises and treasures.
Do you believe?
I don't understand, not sure.
USA?
Oh, yes, USA, yes, yes.
Washington?
California.
California?
San Francisco.
San Francisco, California.
Yeah. And you, Tbilisi, yeah? Yeah.
Tbilisi. What big?
Yes.
Sameba.
Samarba?
Sameba. What Sameba?
Okay.
Big war.
Okay.
History.
So that is the Holy Trinity Cathedral of Tbilisi, constructed from 1995 to 2004. The third tallest Eastern Orthodox cathedral in the world. So that was an interesting taxi ride experience. Decided to save my legs and get a ride from where I was before there. And so flagged that guy down, and no English basically. And so explaining to him where I was trying to go took a while. We had to pull over and ask some other people who spoke some English, and then he didn't seem to know the direct route, and we ended up like driving over the river and having to turn around and stuff. And then, as you saw at the end there, then all that I had was 100 lari note, and he didn't have any change, and so we had to ask around there at the parking lot, and found that nice guy, like the parking lot attendant down there, who managed to break the bill. But man, this thing is truly remarkable, and there is going to be an amazing view. Okay, so I am now ready to get off my legs, get back to my room, and go find some food. I think that I will do the walk back. It's going to be all downhill. I think there's going to be some interesting stuff to see along the way. I'll show some more of the views of the city